This is the support video for the homework from yesterday, Thursday, the 28th of August for first year Latin. So what I want you to do in this exercise is put the word that has the nominative ending, in this case A, short A, in the box marked 1. Okay, so as I've done in the example here, scintilla ends in short A, goes in the first box. In the middle box, labeled 2, I want you to put the word that ends in T, so long as it is not the word et, in the second box, right? Laborat. In the third box, if there were a word ending in M, you would put that here. Since there is no word M here, there's nothing to put there. Then, the second part of the exercise, I want you to translate the words below here. So scintilla translates as scintilla or sparky, laborat as works. The underlined words here is a prepositional phrase which is in Latin adverbial. And adverbs and adverbial phrases in Latin and English function in the same way, so they don't need any special treatment from us. Okay. Second sentence, Canam parat. So the subject is often omitted. In Latin, and that means it's the same as the previous subject. So in this case, Sparky is the same as the subject. So in English, you would just say she. Here, the verb goes in the middle, as I told you before, because it ends in T. And we do have a word ending in M, so that will go in the third box. Okay. So she, we're going to have this the subject. Parat means prepares. We'll just say preps. And Canam means dinner. It occupies the spot in English called the direct object, but that's not our problem. This form in Latin is called accusative. Okay. There are 5 cases in Latin, that is, there are 5 changes that a noun form takes. The ones you know now are cana with a short a. We call that nominative. There's canam with a m following an a. Maybe we should just say am. Following it, we call that accusative. Accusative. And that's all we know for right now. Nominatives generally are in the subject position in English. Accusatives are generally in the object position, or they're the object of a preposition. So they're in a prepositional phrase. Okay. Next sentence. Subject is omitted, unexpressed. So it's same as before, that is still she. The verb here ends in T, is est, is. And with a verb like is, you don't have a direct object, but you have a second nominative, like fessa, also ends in short a. Fessa, tired, which is typically an adjective, not a noun. So she is tired. Okay. Next one, number 4, Horatia is the subject, so there's a change in subject. Horatia. What she is doing is kesat, lingering. And that's all. There's no direct object, no accusative. Okay. In via just fits in wherever you need it in English. Okay, you can say in the street, comma, Horatia lingers, or you could say Horatia lingers in the street. Doesn't make any difference. Next one, a second change of subject. Sorry. Scintilla. The verb ends in T, so that's a vocat. And there's a word ending in M, not preceded by a preposition, so there's no preposition here. There's this sort of area. So filiam is the indirect object. So filiam means daughter. Vocat means calls or summons. And scintilla is the subject. So Sparky calls or summons daughter. Notice in Latin there is no word for the. Sorry. No word for the. No word for a. Okay. So you can either say the daughter, sounds sort of awkward in English, a daughter, which is also a little awkward here because there's only one. Or the most common thing in English would be to say her daughter. Makes the best English, but it's not anywhere in Latin, so I put it in parentheses. A third change of subject is we have a short A, puela. Puela, girl. Then the verb intrat. And what she intrats is the kasam. Okay. Number 7. There's only 3 words in the sentence, none of which are nominative. That is, none ends in short A, none ends in US. The only 2, or none is the word puer. There's 3 nominatives that we know in this reading. So the subject is omitted. Is same as before. So she, the girl that we had before. See, girl. The verb is juvat, helps. And the direct object is scintillam. Scintillam. So the only thing that tells you that this form here is the direct object and not the subject is this ending, which means it's accusative. So it's accusative, therefore Sparky is the direct object and goes after the verb. Okay. Number 8, same problem, the subject is omitted. So we say she, the verb is portat. There is a word that ends in am, but it's in a prepositional phrase, so I've underlined the whole thing for you to show you this. So there's nothing goes here. Or kasam doesn't go here. Let me see. So aquam, she has to carry something. So aquam is what she carries. Aquam, water. Number 9, scintilla ends in a short A. Filiam ends in am, and laudat ends in a t. So to do this another way, I could say praises scintilla I'll just translate it for you, and you can put the her, understand, daughter. Okay, and so on. In this case, the verb is este, is. This is number 10. Kena is a noun, and parata is a verb. The way you could tell that kena is a noun is if you look it up in the dictionary. It will say kena, kenai, that's the genitive singular form you haven't had yet. And then it will say feminine, F for feminine. That means it's a noun. Parata, if you look it up in the dictionary, will say para, not parata, but paratus, then followed by an A, then followed by a UM. Okay? And that means it's an adjective. The dictionary won't say this is an adjective or this is a noun, but this is how they show that to you. Adjectives can be any of the three genders. There are three genders in Latin: masculine, feminine, and neuter. You've only had so far in the masculine and the feminine. So kena is a feminine noun. Okay, so the adjective that agrees with it, parata, is feminine too. So in a sentence with est as the verb is, you put the noun here, that is dinner, and the adjective, I need to do that, the adjective here, that is parata. Okay. Next one, about 12 minutes, almost time to stop. Oh, it's time to stop. Okay, that's all for today.